La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, this is your girl Latte from Latte World, of course, and as you can see, I got my daughter here with me today. As everyone's seen, I'm pretty sure if you didn't see, if you didn't know, because it's been all over the news, Kendall Howard is actually my daughter's child's father. You understand? So there's two sides to every story. There's the side that the news is telling that they want the world to know, and then there's the actual side of what's going on. Now let me get into the story. First of all, before I get into any story, because I know that's what y'all here for, I ask for y'all to definitely be sensitive to my daughter's feelings. Because there's some people that's reaching out because they care, and there's some people that's reaching out because they're nosy. I'd rather the people that reach out because they care leave a couple of words and keep it moving. Anything else is unneeded right now, honestly. Now, into the situation. Kendall Howard is not somebody that just woke up one day and decided to just go shoot 2 New Jersey police officers. That's not the way the cookie crumbled. No, this man has been dealing with mental illness, the same thing I talked about for months. Is this something that we're just throwing out there? No. This is something that's documented. This is something that he's been taking medication for. And for months, his mother went into Newark Police Department to get help for the same person that they dragged out of that building with no pants on as if he's an animal. Am I upset? Yes, I am. Because when it comes down to people, they try to paint this picture like they playing hero to someone that, tried to hurt one of their own. But it took for one of their own to get hurt. Because when his mother went down there and asked for their help because she seen that her son needed help, did they help her? No, they disregarded what it was that she was telling them. They actually told this lady that something serious had to happen in order for them to be able to put him into any type of, psych help or mental illness help facility. They told, is this tragic enough? Is this serious enough? If it was my daughter that would have got hurt, if it was his mother that would have got hurt, would y'all still have been dragging him out with no pants on? Or would y'all been telling another story about somebody that got shot and then threw his mental illness up out there? This is somebody that was somebody's father. This is somebody that was somebody's son. This is not somebody that just woke up and said, you know what? I got something against the police department and I'm going to shoot nobody. If you look at that man in that picture, you can tell he's not himself. For those that know him, you can tell. For those that don't, I'm going to put pictures in this video so you can see, and I will make sure you be able to tell. It won't be a situation where they just paint a picture of another black man going wild on TV. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to paint the picture of him being a human being that was actually suffering from a disease that a lot of people are suffering from out here. And 9 times out of 10, the situations end like this before they get help. At the end of the day, it's sad. It's 2022. And when it comes far as outlets and people getting help, it's very minimal. It's very minimal. Mental illness is something that's swept under the rug. I didn't hear not one time in one of those police reports did they say, we're looking for a 30-year-old male, Kendall Howard, that suffers from mental illness. So if you see him, we're trying to capture him so you and him can be safe. They made it seem like, he's an armed suspect running on the loose. No, y'all really had SWAT. I didn't see no ambulance. I didn't see nobody with no white coats. I didn't see nobody trying to be on the news on some Mr. Howard, we're here to help. Your officers got popped in the face. My bad. Because you're not going to just be walking up on nobody in 2022 with mental illness and think that you're going to get a normal person's response. It's impossible. what? First of all, he's diagnosed with schizophrenia. So anybody that knows what schizophrenia is, if you don't, Google can be your best friend. Look it up while I'm talking through this video. Okay? Schizophrenia. What is that? You hear voices. You see things that's not there. You are agitated and irritated 23 hours of the day because you are in fear. You feel like people are after you. You don't know who is. A man don't just go from loving people to waking up and not even being able to identify those same people. This man cannot even hold a straightforward conversation right now. Y'all was fist pumping, bringing hooray, hooray. We got one. No, y'all didn't. What y'all possibly got is a lawsuit. And let me tell you why. Because documentation come with dates. And thank God every time his mother went to that precinct, she got documentation. And documentation leaves a track record. So it will show something didn't just happen then. It happened now. And now the police want to act like they apprehended him because he was a danger to them. How about when he was a danger to himself? That wasn't good enough. Well, I hope that the police department see how serious it is now, because this is why a lot of baby mothers and unnecessary people end up getting killed by the people that they love because they don't be in their right mind. And when people go and seek help for these people, there's no help to get. They just hand them pills. That's the help. That's the help. Anybody that knows anybody that's not in their right mind gonna think they don't need no help. I don't need no help. You against me. If you tell somebody that they need help, gonna think that you're not really there for the help. Okay? So when you speak about help too much, now you become an enemy in that person's eyes because you're telling them that's something that they don't believe, and that's that they're crazy. Who wants to believe that they're crazy? But family members, friends, how many of y'all were so excited just to be able to drop in the inbox that y'all seen somebody on the news rather than saying, hey girl, are you okay? Because at the end of the day, my grandson is still involved. Okay? He still got to go to school. He still has to be a part of a world where people show his father as what? Well, I'm going to show y'all different. Because I'm going to show him being a family man. I'm going to show him before he got sick, being that y'all could not. I'm going to show some of the documentation that y'all didn't choose to read and disregarded his mother for. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video out there because I'm tired of the news telling half of stories. I'm tired of the police acting like they heroes in situations where they really not. I understand that those people that got shot, the police officers, hooray, fist pump. That's what y'all did, right? They got family. But he got family too. So you're going to humiliate his family. And I'm telling you, I want him to get any type of scar. That's not a threat. That's a promise. And I got the money for lawyer fees. So we're not going to do that. But what we will do is not paint another black man as just some type of, like, what? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But what we will do is ask anybody that also has a family member or someone that they're close to that deals with mental illness to come along or come aboard to advocate within this situation for this situation. Because if the situation was taken care of, it would never be a situation. How are you asking a person? Okay? Because the family, you see, my daughter, she not talking much because y'all don't deserve that. Because people are rude and I won't allow that at all. But my daughter, when she called to try to get the person that she cared about help, did she get it? No. What she had to do, wind up leaving a person alone just for her safety. Why? Because she knew the person that she was with was no longer his self. no longer himself. But even within a moment like this of them, do you think she want him hurt? Do you think she want him violated? Do you think she want his story not told? Because y'all just going for the oohs and the ahs. We going for the seriousness. Like, why was he not moving? If he was so excited and so hyped to hurt the police, why was he not moving when they brung him out that building? What did they use to get him to surrender? Was it mace? Was it a rubber bullet, like gas? Tell us.
Where did his pants go?
Tell us. Tell us. Why is it that y'all still had the world think y'all was looking for him when y'all actually had him already? Why is that? And why not in one news report did y'all state his mental illness? So if anyone else ran into him, because remember, y'all couldn't find him. Woo, swooped on y'all. Anyway, they would know to, approach him with a certain fashion or factor. Because anybody that's nobody is an enemy right now. He don't know you. For all he know, you could be walking up to cause him some harm. Schizophrenics, the police officers could look like aliens for all we know. You don't know what a person's situation is. So all that standing in the shoes, ooh, that couldn't be me. Oh my God, did you see what happened? Oh my God, ain't that Nene's baby father? No, I'm going to tell y'all the same thing he would tell y'all. Suck my on every fucking level. And if you had to get shot in your fucking face for the precinct to actually help somebody, then finally, somebody's making some moves. Should have moved a little faster, though. This is Latte, and I'm out.
Custody held by at least 4 SWAT on their way out of the same building from which they say he had been firing at Newark police. Yesterday, they hit, and he was able to hit 2 police officers. SWAT, marshals, FBI, state police, all part of this scramble top to bottom of this building. This morning, deja vu from yesterday. They had gone top to bottom saying that they were giving the all clear. We were there when everything started, suddenly became very tense. Officers were screaming. It was unsafe. Everyone should run across the other side of the street. About 10 minutes later is when the side green door opened. 24 SWAT officers emerged with great purpose on their faces, and Kendall Howard was pulled out and then put into a police car. Again, Newscopter 7 was above. I was on the other side of the street with my colleague, Rob Cantwell, and we were here when it happened. We knew about 5 minutes before when police officers started to fist bump each other and hug one another, and it was a much more calm scene that he had been taken into custody. But let me tell you, people who live in this apartment building, very upset. They were given the all clear yesterday, very anxious, a lot of tense moments when SWAT went top to bottom looking for this guy, and they said, it's fine, it's safe, go back home. Now they're afraid he was in the building all night long. We talked to some people about how crazy this was when it went down yesterday.
I reached back here like around 1:30, so I was stuck from like 1:30 to about maybe 5 something. 5
in the car?
In the car, yeah. And the SWAT team came and got us. It was me and another lady in this car. And she had a baby. They ended up taking her. And then eventually they came and got me and they evacuated the building.
I'm putting the extra change of clothes in my car just because of this. Why? I had to stay out last night. I slept in my clothing. But as far as the city, I mean, trauma, life, we can't change that, no matter where we go.
A lot of people so anxious, but again, so are the families of those 2 Newark police officers who spent the night at University Hospital here in Newark, undergoing surgery, one shot in the shoulder and neck, the other in the leg. They were doing their job yesterday at 2 o'clock here at Van Velser and Chancellor here at this apartment building. 2 o'clock, serving that arrest warrant for this man, 30-year-old Kendall Howard, who apparently was part of a shooting on October 28th. They were after him doing their job and they were shot. So a lot of people very glad that this man has been taken into custody, and we'll have the latest all afternoon.
Lattes were a.